what's important. I played good, yeah, but I want to win games.
And you guys shuffled around a lot, from a substitution standpoint. I think in that first, 4 minutes of the game, like 8 of you guys played, and that kind of continued to the first half. I guess kind of what was that experience of, being in for Spurs coming out, not just you obviously, but, everyone else. Just what was that experience like of that, frequent substitution?
Just trying to find something to get us going, I feel like, we didn't play our best half, but it's probably one of the better halves we played in the season. So just trying to find what worked, and HD trying to play around different things and see what can get us going.
Alabama certainly kind of had a rhythm from three. It seemed like they kind of got a lot of open ones soon. But I guess from your perspective, from a perimeter defense standpoint, what kind of broke down there and allowed them to kind of get the looks they got?
It's being disciplined, man. We just got to remain disciplined, for a whole defensive possession. Not only 10 seconds, not 5 seconds, but it's a whole possession, man. So that's what I can say.
Ian, this was the worst shooting performance from three for y'all this year. And you were the exception for shooting. But do you think that the ball at times stuck too much on the half-court sets? Do you think that the shots you guys were getting, were you a fan of those? Or there too many pull-up dribbles or anything like that?
I trust my teammates, man. I trust them. So if a guy feel like he got a shot, then all right, maybe feel me. Next play, like we can't dwell on plays, but we'll go back and film and see what kind of shots we do like and we don't like and fix it. But in the game, we're not thinking about it's a bad shot. If the play happened, next play.
And in the 3-game losing streak you guys are currently on, for you personally, what do you think is the most frustrating aspect of it?
I'm not sure. For me personally, like I said, I'm a competitor. I just want to win games. So just losing itself is probably the most frustrating thing.
And what were the main things that Hubert was kind of telling you guys in the week since you left Maui, or the week since you've been back from Maui? Excuse me. I know one thing he was saying was, talking a lot about defense. Just how much did he kind of hone in on that, and just his main message?
Extremely, man. He kind of talked to us a lot, man, since we got back. So it's just on us now to go out there and play with some energy and effort and do what we chose to do, essentially. Yeah.
Sorry if you've been asked this too, but to what, I guess, kind of how much more comfortable, I guess, you're getting from an offensive standpoint, coming into the college game, this, obviously your 8th college game, just like how much more, comfortable do you feel?
Like I said, I've been comfortable, man. I put in a lot of work. So when I go out there, I just go out there and play my game. Trust what I do when none of you guys are here, nobody's watching. So so we go out there and play my game.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
How much do you guys practice that press, especially when you and Drake is essentially the attack dogs on defense?
It's something we've been working on a little bit, but something we haven't got a chance to do in game too much. But we starting to do it now in game and kind of get better as we go on with it.
Drake.
But in terms of shooting,
yeah,
I feel like this year I've shot it pretty well. You don't think so?
Yeah, and well, I guess, what kind of plays, what were you doing to get up, and how are your teammates setting you up for those good looks tonight in the game?
Because they're great players themselves. They draw a lot of attention. Seth, RJ draw a lot of attention, so kind of leaves me free and be open to make shots. I put in a lot of work. I'll be out there shooting, getting shots up, and and go out there and make shots, and yeah.
What's the mood like in there?
Us, we all right. It's a long season. We lost a few early ones, but as a group, we're okay. We understand we got a lot of work to do. We're not content or thinking that this game is okay to just drop and lose because they're Alabama. So we understand we got a lot of work to do, but we know in our heads we be together as a group, as a family.
Remember out at Kansas, JB going nuts in the halftime locker room.
Okay.
Are guys angry in there? What would you say the prevailing maybe mood is for you guys?
Mood, for losses, man, we're competitors. We frustrated. Losing games, we frustrated, of course. But the mood is our goal, and mood is to look forward to get better, man. These games, these losses definitely put us in the mindset where it's like we got to get better, man. We got to get better. What we're doing out there isn't okay. It isn't working. So we all in the headspace now. I believe that we just got to get better now.
Yeah. Seems like the right headspace.
Absolutely.
You guys shot 5 from 28 from 3. At one point, missed 16 straight. Did Alabama do something to kind of keep you guys from getting in a rhythm from deep?
From deep? From 3? I don't. I could probably say that some of our threes weren't the threes that we wanted, you know. But I think we just missed shots, man. We just missed shots tonight.
Is that something you just need to kind of keep going? Do you learn from film, or you just kind of keep shooting and have confidence in your game?
These guys put in work. You know, our team has put in work. So shots will fall. You know, makes and misses. Like can't determine how we play as a unit, but shots will fall. We're gonna go in the film and see which shots we want, which shots we don't, and figure it out.
Hubert Davis is one of the best shooters in basketball history.
Absolutely.
When you guys get into shooting ruts, not you in particular, because you were 50% from three, but when your other teammates get into shooting ruts, what does he kind of say or do, or does he do anything to try to coach them up a little bit?
We just start looking for good ones before we start taking the hard ones. You know, just try to get touch the paint and get one kick out and get a three. You know, just look for the easy ones first, and then we ease into the more difficult 3-point shots.
Personal challenge of toughness, is that something that you also feel this whole team is kind of gathering or grasping here, early in the year?
For sure, man, for sure. None of us like losing. None of us. So I feel like these losses definitely going to change us. We're going to go into practice tomorrow in a different headspace, and from the year on, we're going to a different headspace because we shouldn't be losing this much games, you know. I feel like we're one of the better teams in the country, and we shouldn't be losing games based off energy and effort and toughness and things like that. That's things we can't do.
How do you, I guess, combat that or fix it? Is it a thing in practice you can do? Is it something you have to wait till the game time? I guess what are the steps to take to increase that effort?
It definitely starts in practice, you know, and it starts like with ourselves individually, you know, looking in the mirror and thinking to ourselves, did I compete as hard as I should have? Did I do everything on the floor? Did I empty the tank, as Coach Davis would say? So just looking in the mirror and then coming to practice and kind of playing.
You mentioned the personal disappointment, I guess.
Yeah.
Take me further into your just personal headspace. Obviously you said you had high expectations for this team. What are your emotions on a 3-game losing streak, 4-4 early in the year?
I mean, I still have high expectations for this team. You know, my demeanor about this team is not going to change. We can lose 10 more games. It's not going to change. You know, I got high expectations for this team, and you lose games. You lose games. It happens. It's a part of basketball. You just go back, watch film, fix it in practice, and go out there and win the next one.
What did Coach Davis say to you guys after the loss?
Be ready to come to practice tomorrow. We got a lot of work to do. Be ready to put your hard hat on and get to work.
Was it a defiant discussion with Davis? Was he kind of just short? I guess take me through just the whole emotional space of that, post-game discussion.
He was frustrated. He was frustrated, especially for us. I feel like not taking pride in being at the University of North Carolina. You know, that goes with being in toughness. You know, but yeah, he was frustrated. Absolutely. I guess we all are.
I know just on the pride note, I forget after which game it was in Hawaii, but Seth was talking to some of the media there just about, that pride, and he seemed really, emotional about it, right? Is that something that he's talked to you guys about? Because he seemed really, I don't know, like he was really emphasizing that pride point.
Who, Seth?
Maui. Seth, has he talked to you guys just kind of about like the pride? You brought that up.
Yeah, for sure. Probably in practice, for sure. Mm-hmm. You know, but that's something that we all understand that we got to fix.
Yeah.
So.
For sure.